The current healthcare system is unsustainable. We pay more and get less. What can we do to encourage our leaders to vote for healthcare reform?
So my read of the politics currently is that there will not be a bipartisan bill. And if this fails to pass, it's going to be a failure of the Democratic Party to come together. And I go back to the beginning of my talk where I suggested that everybody be a little bit more humble about what we think we know is the right plan. And don't let the perfect be the enemy if they could.
We have a tremendous opportunity in the next several months. Your representatives need to hear from you, and your senators need to hear from you, and they need to hear from you often, and they need to hear from you loudly. It's very important that people are out there and engaged. And if you know anybody who lives in Maine, Montana, Arkansas, North Dakota, call them, talk to them, get them to talk to their senators, because that's where the real show is right now.
Montana?
What about Wyoming? Wyoming? Okay.
Sure.
Realistically, the prospects for a single-payer type reform or something equivalent are dismal at best in the short term. But I think that what's important is sessions like this and organizing, educating, writing, talking about helping people understand what the real options are out there for a true national health insurance model that can work. Understanding that getting that passed will take us a little time yet.
I would start by saying no more dimes, dollars, or anything else, and lobbying our contributions from corporations, period, and limit up campaign things so that our politicians are not beholden to the corporations.
Do you think there's a chance that we'll get anything stronger than what Senate Finance proposed?
I think the answer to that is yes, in the sense that you've got Senate Finance, then that has to be reconciled with the Senate Health Committee. Then once something's voted out of the Senate, you've got something out of the House, then you go into conference. So there's going to be a number of points of debate here. In the end, unless or possibly even if Massachusetts moves quickly and gets another senator, you're going to need Olympia Snowe on board, which means she's a key player and frankly is more liberal than some of the Democrats on some of these, on that committee and in the Senate. So I think they're going to set the bar, but there's some places there where it can potentially move, and that's why it's going to be important that people really weigh in on this to the greatest degree possible to get. I agree with Will, we can't afford to let the perfect be the enemy of the good, and given this historic opportunity, should do what we can to get the best possible deal out of it.
Any final comments from any of you? Okay.